Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I'm Fire A. Yuma, a student from Powerful Connect attending Exen College. Today in this video, I'll be responding to the question, describe the core components of a virtual machine and explain how you could leverage visualization technology in business setting. I thank you for the opportunity to speak today. I would like to explain what the core components of visual machines are and how visualization can be used in a business environment. First, a visual machine or VM is a software-based computer. It behaves just like a physical computer, but it runs inside another computer. A visual machine needs several important components to work. The first core component is the hypervisor. The hypervisor is the software layer that allows one physical computer to create and run many virtual machines. It manages all the resources such as CPU, memory, storage, and network connection. It makes sure each VM gets what it needs to work properly. Example of the hypervisor include VMware, Hyper-V, and VirtualBox. The second component is the visual hardware. This includes visual CPU, visual memory, visual hard disk, and visual network cards. These are not physical pieces, but the hypervisor creates them so the VM can behave like a real computer. The third component is the guest operating system. This is the OS that runs inside the visual machine, such as Windows, Linux, or Mac OS. The guest OS uses the visual hardware the same way it could use real hardware on a physical machine. The fourth component is Visual Machines 5. These files store the VM's configuration, its visual hard disk, and snapshots. Snapshots are useful because they allow you to serve instead of the VM and return to it later if needed. Now, I would like to explain how visualization technology can be used in a business setting. One major benefit of visualization is cost saving. Instead of buying many physical computers or servers, a business can run several visual machines on one powerful server. This reduces hardware costs, electricity usage, and maintenance. Another benefit is improve security, testing, and business can use visual machines to test new software or updates without risking the main system. If something goes wrong, you can simply delete the VM or return to previous snapshot. Visualizations also helps with disaster recovery. Because everything in a visual machine is stored as file, it is easy to back up those files and restore them quickly if there is a hardware failure. Another advantage is flexibility and scalability. Business can easily create new VM, expand resources, or move VMs from one server to another depending on the demand. This is helpful when a company grows or when workload increases. Finally, visualization support remote work. Employee can access visual desktops, from anywhere, which keeps the work consistent and secure even when people are working from home or different offices. In conclusion, visual machines are powerful tools made possible by hypervisors, Visual Hardware, Guest Operating System, and VMware. Visualization can save money, increase security, support testing, improve disaster recovery, and give businesses the flexibility they need to grow. Thank you.